Hello everyone, and I want to go ahead and do a quick video just kind of giving you an account overview, let you know where I am with my account, as well as what I'm trying to do with the account going forward. So the first up is going to be my 6-star R3 Corvus Glaive. This was my Tier 5 class Catalyst out of my first Abyss run. Corvus I use in a ton of game modes, so I just wanted to take him up. With regard to Gilly 2099, I did take her up to R2, and she will probably be my first tech R3 if I pull a tech gem. She's great on prestige. She's got a lot of utility, a lot of immunity. I mean, she's immune to bleed, poison, everything. So definitely someone I want to work with and bring up not just for prestige. Someone I'd love to bring up for prestige as well as I use him a lot is Dr. Doom. Obviously my favorite character. I R2'd him unawoken. He will get my generic gem from Abyss if I can't dupe him through a featured 6-star crystal when he gets added in about 2 weeks. Next up is Domino. I also R2'd her because she's a great Alliance War Defender. I use her in a ton of quests. I do use her in Alliance War Attack from time to time, depending on the matchups. Her Incinerate damage with the Trinity is just ungodly, so very versatile and robust champ. Void is actually my first 6-star I had ever duped. I duped him naturally, so I was really happy to do that because at the time he was an OP champion. They've nerfed him a couple times silently, but he still has a ton of utility, still a ton of uses in the game. Ghost obviously is known as one of the hardest, if not the hardest hitting attackers in the game. Good for almost every game mode. Love this champion, but unfortunately she's going to get stuck behind Gilly when it comes to ranking up just because she doesn't have the prestige numbers. As far as the next couple rows of champions, I have some really good skill I would love to work with. Love to do Stealth Suit. Love to do Nick Fury up to R2, but I just can't right now because they're not awoken. I would really like to have R2 of every class and skills, the one I'm lacking right now. Namor in this group, would love to get him awoken. I've used him after the buff or nerf, however you look at it. Buff to bleed, nerf to heal, and I'm really a fan of him still. This is kind of an aspirational tier. Thing, Havoc, Aegon, Cull, even Hulkbuster if the rework from the voting goes the way we all hope. There could be a lot of good champions in that tier, especially if I get them awoken. In here, there's a lot of champions I use for synergies. Obviously, Heimdall jumps right out because he's one of those ones with the ability to bring everybody back from death. With the 6-star gates in Act 6, it's really been nice to have a robust roster because it allows you to do some things that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. I'd gotten away from ranking up 5 stars for a while just because I didn't see any value in champions that I could pull as 6 stars bringing to 5 stars. So you'll notice a lot of ones that are not going to be 6 stars like Quake and Black Widow got ranked up. But then I've also had to rank up some for Prestige, Phoenix, Goldpool, Thor come to mind, and now I've had to rank up some for Abyss, Aegon, Human Torch. Doom I'd already taken up because of the Prestige. So I try to do my rank ups based around my playstyle, so it's usually based on synergies or overall utility. So Mr. Fantastic and Nick Fury went up early because I really like the idea of being able to use those champions as well as Infinity War Captain America in teams where you're going to be able to piece a bunch of pieces together and really get a lot of value for playing them. I did take up most of the New Mutant Sunspot and Warlock because I was playing a lot of Magic at the time, or I'm still playing a lot of Magic, but I really like the interaction that those three had, and I do use them from time to time in different quests as well as Alliance War from time to time. A lot of these champions I find I want to work with, like Elsa, I want to work with, Annihilus I want to work with. I just can't really get to ranking them up because, number one, the 6 stars take so many resources, and then some of these champions, I just look at them and I say, you know, if I pull a Man's Thing out of a 6-star crystal right after I R4 or R5 them, I feel like I wasted those resources. So I'm really trying to be very selective, and I'm only ranking up when I need a specific champion for a specific instance, because there are a lot that I'd love to work with, and I just can't find the resources and time. Squirrel Girl would fall into that category. I love the character. I love the Doom synergy. I really find the bleed really stacks up and does a lot of really interesting things, but I just can't find the room to work with them. Nova's another one. I'd love to work with Nova. I'd love to have them on Alliance War Defense. It's just hard to find the resources to get them there. So I've really tried to play Pokemon with the game and collect them all because I feel like having the champions when they get good or when you need them is a little bit better than needing them and not having them. So next I want to show you my true love for Marvel Contest of Champions. If you notice, I have a ridiculous 2-star roster. So if you think about what you have to do to collect these 2 stars, whether it be spend money on crystals, whether it be play terrible arenas, my 2-star love shows how passionate I am about this game, because if I didn't love these 2 stars, you wouldn't see them. But I've actually been paid off pretty well in that they've been useful in certain content recently, variants and things like that, where you need the lesser star champion. So that's a quick overview. I just want everybody to kind of know where I was starting from as we go down this journey together, and I look forward to showing you more openings, some gameplay, as well as some roster progression. Thank you.